It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio with KNYN 99.1 FM. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah BOCES Number 1, Ready, Mountain West Business Solutions, the University of Wyoming, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, the Come On In Casper, and by Dr. Todd Hoover. And now it's time to sit back and relax as we take you to the action with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
And good afternoon and welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth here at Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming. Game 2 of Day 2 of our doubleheader live from the Flaming Gorge Classic. This game features the boys of Evanston taking on the Thunder Basin Bolts. A rematch of a game that happened here almost a year ago. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And one thing that kind of looms large is that these two JV programs also played a year ago here, and it was a knockout, drag-out fight all the way to the finish. And we'll talk more about that when we come back on our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furanture. Ace is placed with the helpful hardware folks. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazins Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazins Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazins Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
And we welcome you live back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from Lincoln Middle School here in Green River as we get you set with our scene set today, brought on our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furanture. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. As we break down the numbers, as we have a weekend to kind of evaluate these teams, Evanston and Thunder Basin. Evanston actually has the advantage in all of the big team categories and points per game. Evanston outscoring Thunder Basin so far, 51 points per game, and Thunder Basin at 46.7 points per game. On team defense, Evanston allowing 54 points per game and Thunder Basin allowing 56.3 points per game. Shooting percentage, Evanston in favor there with almost 42% compared to 38%. Free throw percentage, though, Thunder Basin a fantastic 70%, almost 71% from the charity stripe. So you don't want to put them at the free throw line very, very often. And for the rebounds, Evanston out-rebounding Thunder Basin on the offensive glass 10-6. And on the defensive glass, it's the Bolts 16 to 15.7. Lead scorer for Evanston through the first weekend is junior Clayton Cook with 8.7 points per game. Keep your eye on freshman Gibby Williams, 19.3 points per game. Last time these two teams met was in a varsity matchup was on December 16th, 2022, when the Bolts were victorious 56-29, but that's one of those games where the final score was does not really indicate how close that game was, as Thunder Basin went away in the fourth quarter and left Evanston in the rearview mirror. Before that, Evanston and Thunder Basin played a really, really close game. Talking about the JV game we kind of alluded to earlier in the pregame show, of course, brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furanture. I dug and I could not find the final score, but I had the privilege to be at that JV game. It was played at the auxiliary gym at Green River High School, and it was a knockout, drag-out affair. I think Evanston might have won by 4 or 5, and a lot of those same players that played in that JV game are taking center stage in the varsity game here today. It promises to be a very, very exciting matchup as we get set for Evanston versus Thunder Basin. That's going to do it for our scene set. When we come back, we will get you set with more of our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furanture. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
At Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
You want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan, Olliff here coming to you live from Lincoln Middle School at Green River, Wyoming. One of three varsity sites at the 2023 Flaming Gorge Classic. Well, we are mere seconds away from the end of the game before Evanston, and then the warm-up clock will begin. Evanston versus Thunder Basin. And coming up next on our pregame show, we'll hear from Coach Rob Watsabaugh, head coach of the Evanston Red Devils. Of course, that is brought to you by Jake Major with the Bulk Agency of Wyoming, for when benefits matter. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Here with Rob Watsbaugh, head coach for Evanston Red Devil basketball. Coach, we get ready for this game. By the way, this interview brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming for When Benefits Matter. Coach, we get ready for this game. I understand your boys put on quite a show against Farson just about 24 hours ago. Can you tell us a little bit about that game?
Yeah, our guys played well. Good team effort. We cut down on our turnovers. We had a positive assist-to-turnover ratio. I was very pleased with our defense, 5 points in the first half that we gave up, and, it ended up being 20 at the end of the game. But, I thought it was a well-rounded effort yesterday morning to get our first win here in Flaming Gorge tournament.
Coach, you guys take on Thunder Basin, and I looked and I looked. I could not find what the final score to the JV game was last year when Evanston and Thunder Basin played when we were here at the Flaming Gorge Classic. It was an instant classic with Evanston pulling out one at the very end. I was able to actually watch that JV game. A lot of the same players will be on the court for this varsity matchup. These two teams match up really, really well. What are you guys expecting from the Bolts?
Yeah, one thing with Thunder Basin, we're going to have to guard the three-point line, staying in front of the basketball, not giving up strong side help threes. Alley drill mentality, just staying in front of the basketball and having high hands and affecting passes and shots is going to be key for us tonight.
With you guys having a bit of an advantage when it comes to size with Kai Barker and Clayton Cook, how important is it going to be for those guys to kind of be productive inside? And, of course, we got to talk about Cohen Morrow because he's been on fire the last two games inside the paint for you guys.
Yeah, going inside and utilizing our length and size is huge. We have to get our guys going inside, and then that opens it up for the guards on the outside. So a well-balanced attack is something that we're going to be looking for this afternoon, and just playing team basketball. And
here with Rob Watsbaugh, head coach for Evanston Red Devil basketball. Coach, we get ready for this game. By the way, this interview brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming for When Benefits Matter. Coach, we get ready for this game. I understand your boys put on quite a show against Farson just about 24 hours ago. Can you tell us a little bit about that game?
Yeah, our guys played well. Good team effort. We cut down on our turnovers. We had a positive assist-to-turnover ratio. I was very pleased with our defense, 5 points in the first half that we gave up, and, it ended up being 20 at the end of the game. But, I thought it was a well-rounded effort yesterday morning to get our first win here in Flaming Gorge tournament.
Coach, you guys take on Thunder Basin, and I looked and I looked. I could not find what the final score to the JV game was last year when Evanston and Thunder Basin played when we were here at the Flaming Gorge Classic. It was an instant classic with Evanston pulling out one at the very end. I was able to actually watch that JV game. A lot of the same players will be on the court for this varsity matchup. These two teams match up really, really well. What are you guys expecting from the Bolts?
Yeah, one thing with Thunder Basin, we're going to have to guard the three-point line, staying in front of the basketball, not giving up strong side help threes. alley drill mentality, just staying in front of the basketball and having high hands and affecting passes and shots is going to be key for us tonight.
With you guys having a bit of an advantage when it comes to size with Kai Barker and Clayton Cook, how important is it going to be for those guys to kind of be productive inside? And, of course, we got to talk about Cohen Morrow because he's been on fire the last 2 games inside the paint for you guys.
Yeah, going inside and utilizing our length and size is huge. We have to get our guys going inside, and then that opens it up for the guards on the outside. So a well-balanced attack is something that we're going to be looking for this afternoon. And, just playing team basketball and, having our guys average, 4, 5 guys averaging anywhere from 8 to 12 points is what this team is very capable of doing.
That is Coach Rob Watsabaugh, head coach for Evanston Red Devil basketball. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck today. We're pulling for you. Anything else for wrapping up?
No, we appreciate it. Thanks for all the support, and go Red Devils.
Big thank you to Coach Rob Watsabaugh for joining us on our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furniture. This wraps up the pregame coaches show, presented by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming for when benefits matter. And I got to tell you, I just used Jake Major to re-up my health insurance, and it was very simple. It was easy. He's very knowledgeable, and he truly does look out for what's best for his clients. So big thank you to Jake Major of the Bullock Agency of Wyoming for his support of our broadcast. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get you set with more of the pregame show. It's the Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685, and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, when benefits matter.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to Lincoln Middle School, Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from Green River, Wyoming, as we get set for Game 2 of our doubleheader live from the Flaming Gorge Classic 2023. It's time for our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, and gravel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. And for the Red Devils tonight, it's going to be all about 2 things. Playing good defense, as we saw in the numbers. Evanston does have the advantage defensively. However, it is worthy to note that the Red Devils opened up their season at the Oil City tip-off. Tough opponents there, but also Thunder Basin opened their city at the Remax Classic in Gillette. Really tough opponents there. So you look at the numbers and you kind of take them with a grain of salt. But for Evanston, playing lockdown defense is going to be very important, especially against freshman Gibby Williams, averaging 19 points per game. The other key to the game is going to be wise shot selection. Last time the Red Devils were on the court against a 4A team was their game against South last Saturday, and the 3-ball was falling. You can't always count on that to happen, though, as you do have some great weapons inside. Clayton Cook, who leads the team right now with 8.7 points per game. Kai Barker and Cohen Morrow, who has led the team the last 2 games, getting 11 points last night, 15 points on the South game. So wise shot selection and lockdown defense, those are your Ellingford brothers' keys to the game. We'll be right back after this to get you set for tip-off. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees. Education programs and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uintah BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazins Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazins Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazins Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
They're introducing the starting lineups. It's time to introduce you to your 2023-2024 Evanston Red Devils. Brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team.
My name is Ryan Debenham. I am a...
Apologies, wrong video there, as we will go ahead and fix that really fast and play that a little bit later in the broadcast. In the meantime, here is our starting lineup, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we are on your team. For Evanston, it's Luke Robinette, Kai Barker, Jay Hill, Jordan Mendez, and Clayton Cook. As we reset our Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard and get ready for game number 2 of the tournament for the Red Devils after a big win against Farson Eden yesterday. We'll have that team intro video a little bit later on in the broadcast. It's going to be Kai Barker versus Josh Clausen for the tip-off. Won by Thunder Basin in white uniforms, blue numerals, moving left to right. Evanston in the red. Back over towards the other side. Clausen kicks it over to New at the top. Drives towards the left side of the paint. Loses the basketball. It's over the baseline. Last one touching it was Evanston. New to inbound it for the Bolts. Coached by Rory Williams. Of course, Thunder Basin, your 2022 state champions. Back towards the top to Bursfield. Holds it at the top of the key, now distributes towards the right side to Riley Schilling. Handoff to Clausen at the top of the free throw line. Nowhere to go, decides to get it over to Burtsfield. And now back out to Clausen. Noticeably not on the court is Gibby Williams, the lead scorer of this Thunder Basin team. He did, during the Star Valley game, go down with what looked like a bit of an ankle issue. So we'll see if he does come in later on. Parker Wagner on the right side. Now hand off to Birtsfield, and a travel on Thunder Basin. Great defense by Evanston, really making Thunder Basin take their time trying to get that shot. The longer you have the ball on the perimeter, the more likely it is, you would think, that you're going to make a mistake like that. Full court pressure put on by the Bolts. Here comes the Red Devils, though, passing out of it. Cook at the elbow, hands off to Hill. In the wing now, over to Luke Robinette, who was hot from the three-point line in Cheyenne South game. A hook shot by Cook is too hard under the net. Rebound by the Bolts. New takes it one end to the other, tries a spin move, now kicks it back out to Schilling. Straightaway three, check that. That was actually Clausen with the straightaway three, bounces high. Passes quickly over to Jordan Mendez, and we are playing at a frenetic pace to get this game started. Robinette goes towards the left side of the paint, kicks it back out to Mendez. 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. No score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez in the center, goes to Hill on the right wing. Flicks it back out to Mendez off his fingertips and brought in by Wagner. New brings this one forward, the 5'11" junior. Now goes out towards the right side to Wagner. Back out to Birtsfield at the top. Stolen by Jordan Mendez, going one end to the other, looking for the pretty finish, and that is how we start this one. Red Devils on top 2-0 after the fast break layup by Mendez. At the top of the circle, it's Clausen. Now hands off to Birtsfield. New on the left wing. Gets it back out to Clausen again. Spins move into the paint. Passes inside the lane to Schilling, and he's fouled by Cook. Might have taken a little bit of a forearm to the back under the net. It's the first foul of the game, and it comes against Evanston. First personal foul on Clayton Cook. Braden New, the junior, to inbound. Cook comes out, and here comes Morrow, who, if there was a six-man of the week type player for high school basketball, you might think Morrow might be a good option there as he led the team off the bench. Inbound play to Clausen. Straightaway thought about a three. Shut down by Kai Barker. Now gets it back out to Wagner. He crosses into the near block. Puts the layup up. Taking the charge. Who else but Cohen Morrow disallows the basket. And the Red Devils get it back. Charge Cohen. I'm calling Cohen Morrow. Cohen charge Morrow because he takes a charge every game. Mendez for the Red Devils across the center line. Gets it out to Hill on the right wing. 5 minutes and 11 seconds. Red Devils up 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Just getting started, and what all you can kind of feel in the building is going to be a high-intensity game. Barker on the wing. Gets it out to the paint. Robinette charges into the left block. Puts the layup up. Too hard. Put back by Morrow's good, and the Red Devils up 4-0. New brings it forward for Thunder Basin. Wagner on the left wing, charges to the free throw line, backs up against Mendez. Back out to New. Right wing three is good, and here comes Thunder Basin with a response. Red Devils lead by 1 with 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Mendez across the center line, puts on the brakes, now hands off Robinette. Goes into the block, long pass to Mendez, cross court, but it actually touches the baseline. And they're going to give the ball back to Thunder Basin. Clausen to inbound it for the Bolts. New marches forward for Thunder Basin. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Clausen at the top. Now hands it off to Wagner to the wing. Schilling on the right side. Back out to Clausen. Dribbles into the elbow, to the paint, tries a spin move at the free throw line. Instead, has to go back to Wagner. Kicks it back out to New, who hit that big three ball earlier to get the Bolts going. Picked away by Hill. He goes one end to the other and looks to finish up the fast break. No good. Rebound by Mendez, and he puts it back where it belongs. Red Devils lead 6-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. New over towards the wing to Sorensen. Back to Clausen. Goes to the free throw line. Left side extended. Pass to Schilling. Takes one bounce outside the paint. Has to give it back to Sorensen. As there's nothing going on. Pass intended for Wagner. Goes off his fingertips and into the Red Devil fans. Right about the second row where the Lady Red Devils are sitting, supporting the boys. Here comes Riker Lind off the bench for Luke Robinette. Kai Barker triggers the inbound play on the far sideline, and Mendez brings it forward. Picked up by Wagner as he's putting on full court pressure on the junior. Across the center line already, now handoff to Cohen in the wing. Pass intended for Lind on the near side of the key. Goes off of number 50, that is Carver Partlow, and over the baseline. Red Devils lead 6-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez inbound to Hill on the left elbow, now retreats back out of the circle, gets it back to Jordan in the corner. Mendez now passes to Kai in the elbow. Bounce pass around the defender, back to Mendez at the top. Straightaway three, short. Pulled down by Cartlow, intercepted though on the pass by Mendez. Goes into the paint, kicks it over to Morrow, and Evanston's playing with some energy. Morrow with the layup is good. Timeout, Rory Williams. Red Devils lead by 5 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Back to live action. Red Devils lead 8-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Handoff to Gully. And now Partlow on the left wing. Thunder Basin in possession. Clausen now to Gully in the right corner. Shut down by Jay Hill. Clausen at the top. Now back out to Burtsfield. Goes back to Gully. Near wing three. Too much. Pulled in by Mendez on the bounce. Quick pass over to Riker Lind. Looking to find Morrow, quickly deflected away by Wagner. And now Thunder Basin with it. Burtsfield goes Clausen, near block, spin move, floater. Rattles up and in, and it is good. And now Thunder Basin cuts the gap back down to 3. As it's 8-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez across the center line. Gets it back out to Lind at the top. Bounce pass inside to Kai Barker, and that is deflected away by about 2 Bolts, who threw a double team against Kai. And now here comes Thunder Basin. Clausen at the top. Now gets it over to Wagner on the right side. Back out to Clausen. Charges into the near block. Kai Barker playing tough defense, though, to Wagner. Moving around the horn. Thunder Basin. Now they're going to settle on Burtsfield, who passes out to Wagner again on the left wing. Gets a screen. Steps in. Puts up a jump shot. Well short. Rebounded to Partlow. Right wing 3. Clausen rings in and out. Lind gets the rebound. Covers it up. And with 66 seconds left, the Red Devils up by 3 here in the first quarter. Hill, bounce pass over to Barker at the top of the circle. Low dribble, now hands off to Morrow. Straightaway 3, Lind in and out. Rebound by the Bolts. Down by 3. Gets it over to Burtsfield. Thought about a 3 instead. They'll go back to Clausen at the top. Drives into the elbow, puts up the off-balance shot, short, pulled in by Jay Hill. 35 seconds left in the first. Hill marches forward. Across the center line. Goes to Mendez on the right wing. 26 seconds left. Back to Lind at the top. Hill in the left wing. 20 seconds left. Coach Watsabaugh says it's time to go. 16 seconds left. It's Morrow at the top. Takes a dribble, now retreats back in between the circles. 10 seconds left. Mendez at the center. 7 seconds left. Mendez has to get going. 5 seconds left. Bounce pass inside to Morrow. Puts up the floater, and that rims it and out. Tipped attempt by Lind does not go in, and that's going to end the first quarter. It's Evanston 8, Thunder Basin 5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Cohen Morrow with a pretty layup, and the Red Devils lead 10-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Clausen draws the foul in the paint right after that. Now he'll shoot two. Clausen. Josh Clausen, 6'4" senior for Thunder Basin. It's ready to shoot the first free throw of this game and try to chip away at that Evanston lead. First one is nothing but net, and it's good. Clausen, a 33% free throw shooter, 1 of 3 over the opening weekend. Clausen with the second shot, and that rolls up and in. Red Devils by 3. Mendez getting a full court pressure from Wagner, now goes across the center line, gets it over to Lind on the right side. 7 minutes, 25 seconds and a half. Beautiful pass to Mendez, who snuck in there and just under the bucket puts up the pretty layup. Red Devils up 12-7. Well, we talked about smart shot selection in the pregame show. That seems to be paying off for Red Devils. New gets it over to Wagner on the right side. Now hands off to Gully. Quick pass over to Clausen on the right side to the free throw line. Puts on the brakes in the paint, and he draws the foul and one. Clausen went 2 for 2 earlier, and now he'll shoot an and one opportunity. The foul comes against Clayton Cook, and that's his second one. Kai Barker will come in for him, so it's Cohen Morrow, Kai Barker, Riker Lind, Luke Robinette, and Jordan Mendez in for the Red Devils. Clausen trying to cut this gap down to 2 with a old school three-point play opportunity. Puts up the shot and splashes it. 12-10 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Evanston leads. Mendez loses his man Wagner, now goes to the paint, bounces it out to Morrow. Lind in the corner, finds Mendez in the center. He retreats back, going to let Evanston settle a play here. Robinette in the near wing. Tough defense from Thunder Basin coming in. Lind, beautiful feed over to Morrow, spins it and out. Morrow had a good shot at the layup. It just was a little bit too much momentum. Clausen onto the left wing, goes to the free throw line, thinks about a shot instead. He'll get it out to New. Into the elbow. Clausen in between the circles. Gets it over to Gully. He's now circling towards the top. 6:12 to play. New into the paint, puts up the clutch shot. Up and in, and we're tied at 12. Mendez brings it forward. Kicks it over to Robinette. Now finds Lind at the top. Mendez on the far wing. Holds. Now back to Morrow at the top. Bounce pass over to Lind on the left wing. Gets it back to Robinette. Tries to find where to go without getting the travel. Instead goes to Morrow on the right side. He tries some spinning. Gets it back out to Mendez. Quick pass. Lind. Near corner three, off of the front iron. Pulled in on the bounce by Parker Gully for Thunder Basin. Clausen takes it the other way. Gets into the paint, has to pick up his dribble, gets it out to New, left wing three, good! Thunder Basin leads by 3, their first lead of the day. Mendez goes forward across the center line, gets it back out to Lind on the right, and an off-ball foul is going to come against Riley Schilling. Drew Barker entering the game for Evanston will come in for Mendez. Robinette to inbound it for the Red Devils at the far post. Robinette holding now. Inbounds to Kai Barker in traffic. Puts the shot up over the defense and good. Red Devils cut the gap down to 1. Back and forth battle in Sweetwater County, Parker Wagner goes to the near block, puts the layup up, draws the foul and 1. (17-14) on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lind picks up his second foul. He'll come out. Here's Paul Baxter coming in as Wagner will look for the old school three-point play. 4:53 in, and the Red Devils down by 4. Morrow inbounds it quickly. Quick pass to Baxter on the right wing. Back to Drew Barker. Drew and Kai both in the game today. Morrow at the free throw line. Looking for the pass to Robinette, but it's deflected out of play by Clausen over the baseline. And now an inbound play coming up for Evanston on the far, near post rather, under the Thunder Basin basket. Robinette to do the honors for Evanston. Trying to figure out where to go. Bounces it out to Morrow in the far wing, covered by Schilling. Morrow retreats into the lane, puts the shot up, and blocking foul. No, taking the charge is Schilling against Morrow, and Morrow is going to have to come out of the game. And I think he might be having to come out of the game. He's touching around his eye, so we'll go ahead and get Mendez back in the game for Evanston. New brings it forward for Thunder Basin. Goes to Clausen at the top. Passes over to the left side to Sorensen. Back over to New. 4 minutes, 23 seconds. Schilling on the left wing. Lob pass to Clausen. Left block. Puts up the floater. Banks it off the glass and good. 6-point lead for Thunder Basin. Evanston marching forward. Mendez at the point. Gets across the line. Passes over to Kai. Finds Baxter. Charges into the left block. Looking for the pass to Barker. But Drew Barker recognized that it was touched, and it's over the far sideline on the Thunder Basin Bolts. Timeout called. We'll take it as well. Red Devils down 20-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
3 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the half. Red Devils trail 20-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, but are about to do an inbound play. Robinette On the far sideline goes to Drew Barker in between the circles. 3 minutes, 54 seconds, picked away by Wagner. One end to the other and drawing the foul and one. Wagner makes it 22-14 and Hill will come in for Drew Barker. So it's Jay Hill, Kai Barker, Paul Baxter, Luke Robinette, and Jordan Mendez. Shot is up and good from Wagner. Evanston's got to get something here. 3 minutes, 48 seconds, and the Red Devils trail by 9 here in the second quarter. And a foul comes against Wagner as Mendez is just kind of driving across the center line. That is the second foul in the quarter on the Bolts. Worthy to know, Evanston already with 5, which means Thunder Basin will shoot free throws for every foul for the rest of the half. Robinette, lob pass, finds Baxter at the top. Now gets it back over to Hill. 3 minutes, 38 seconds in the center logo. Hill goes Baxter on the left wing. Gets it back to Mendez. Thought about a 3. Instead, has to go to Hill. He looks up at the rim. Bounce pass inside to Barker. On the near block, puts the shot up over Clausen and can't bank it in. Rebound by Thunder Basin. Pitches it back out to New at the center logo. 3 minutes, 13 seconds remain. Red Devils trail by 9. New on the far wing, now circling back towards the center. 3 minutes, 4 seconds. Now bounces out to Clausen. On the right wing, it's Partlow. Just flicks that one out as well. Red Devils and Bolts right now in a game that has been hotly contested. Red Devils trail 23-14 after an explosion of points from the Bolts. Clausen gets it back over to New and now passes it over to Sorensen. Tries to get it back out. Left wing 3 from Birchfield is good. Well, we've known for as long as Thunder Basin has played basketball, they live or die by the 3 ball, and in this quarter, they are living. Hill back towards the center line with Sorensen in tow. Temporarily loses his dribble, gets it back out to Kai Barker. Goes into the paint. Locked out, gets it back out to Baxter. 3 ball by Mendez, batted back into play by Barker. Goes back to Robinette. Hill in the center. Mendez on the left wing. And he loses the handle. Tried to go one way, the ball went the other, and it went over the baseline. Turnover back to Thunder Basin. Robinette comes out, and Lind comes in. New receives the inbound. 1 minute, 47 seconds remaining in the half. Invite you to join us for our halftime show brought to you by UNTI Envision. Clausen, jumper over the defense, going to come up well short, rebounded by Evanston. Baxter across the center line, gets it over to Hill. Mendez at the far baseline, now dribbles into the wing, straightaway 3, off the glass, no rim, pulled in by Clausen, and immediately Coach Roy Williams says, calm down, take our time. 1 minute 17 left in the half. Red Devils down by 12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Clausen gets it over to Birchfield. Back out to New in the near corner. Crosses into the elbow. Quickly back to Birchfield. And Sorensen back to Clausen. Left block. Puts the shot up over the defense. No good. Too hard. Rebound by Kai Barker. Mendez on the right wing. Now flicks it back out to Kai at the top. And now Mendez will just retreat back. If you're Evanston, you want to try to get this lead down to single digits by the locker room. 43 seconds left. Pass inside to Lynn. Puts the shot up and good, and that's exactly what they do. It's a 10-point game. 36 seconds left in the half. As right now, Clausen taking his time. Hands that one off to Birchfield. Left side, Sorensen. Clausen in the center circle. 22 seconds remain. Clausen with 19 seconds in between the circles. Gets it over to Birtsfield in the far wing. Hands off to New with 14 seconds left. 12 seconds left. It's still New, covered hard by Hill. Gets it to Clausen on the right side. 7 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Clausen into the paint. Tries the pretty layup off the glass and in. And that's going to do it for the first half. It is Thunder Basin 28, Evanston 16. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network. Our halftime show after this.
At the Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth for our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. As we move into our first half highlights, the scoring got started in an instant with a quick fast break by Jordan Mendez. Then a quick response there by Parker Wagner, making it Wagner, but Evanston actually takes the charge. Luke Robinette does a good job as well to help extend Evanston's scoring out. The first quarter looked really, really good for the Red Devils. Now it's going to be about kind of bouncing back after giving up some opportunities, some real big three-point shots, really specifically by Thunder Basin, as I mentioned earlier. Thunder Basin, we all know, they live or die by the three ball, and in the second quarter, they were living as Evanston held them relatively close in the first quarter. Actually carried a 8-5 lead into the second quarter, but then Thunder Basin just exploded for 23 points, and Evanston was able to put up 11. But it's definitely been one of those games where it's a tale of two quarters. Evanston looked very, very strong and like the dominant team in the first quarter. Then Thunder Basin came out and has definitely made things difficult for the Red Devils. At the half, it's Thunder Basin 28, Evanston 16. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Red Devils and Bolts. Thunder Basin leads on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard 28-16. We didn't get a chance to do this during our pregame show because of a rush start, but now let's go ahead and introduce you to your 2023 Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team.
Cohen Morrow, senior, forward.
Luke Robinette, senior, guard.
Kai Barker, senior, power forward.
Jordan Mendez, junior, guard.
Riker Lind, junior, forward.
Clayton Cook, junior, center.
Jay Hill, junior, guard.
Brooks Earl, junior, guard.
Riker Pace, junior, power forward.
Brenner Lim, junior, guard.
Paul Baxter, junior, guard. Drew Barker, senior, guard.
Those are your 2023 Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. Get the great Red Devil fan in your life the best gifts for the upcoming holiday season at Varsity Inc. in downtown Evanston, right there on Main Street. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get you set for quarter number 3. This concludes our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to have returned to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Third quarter action getting ready to get started here at Lincoln Middle School, Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan Olliff brought here at The Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth at Lincoln Middle School, one of 3 varsity sites for the Flaming Gorge Classic. Of course, it's here and Rock Springs and Green River High School. Hey, if you're looking for something to do tonight, why don't you join myself and Anthony Colasuno live on mylocalradio.com. We will have the 2023 Flaming Gorge 3-point shootout and dunk contest. It's an event unlike any other. Scheduled to get started at 8:45. You can catch it on mylocalradio.com. As we get set for this one, it's Evanston 16, Thunder Basin 28 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. So Gibby Williams is not going to be in this game. He has the hoodie on, and so the lead scorer for Thunder Basin is out. So this is an impressive performance by this squad without their lead scorer. Evanston, though, will start on defense here in the third quarter. 8 minutes on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Clausen to do it for the Bolts, and away we go. Birchfield takes it across the center line, now bounces it out to Clausen, handoff to New on the right wing. Pass inside to Clausen at the paint. And now he tries to step in the lane, instead puts up the jump shot from just in front of the free throw line, and it falls through. 30-16 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez bounce pass over to Cook on the right wing. Hands off, back to Hill, straightaway 3. Off the base iron, pulled in on the bounce by Clausen. And with 7 minutes, 26 seconds remaining, it's 30-16. Thunder Basin here in the third quarter on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Handoff to New, goes to the free throw line, puts up the floater, short. Rebound by one hand by Clausen, now gets it back out to New before he falls out of bounds. Near wing 3 off of the far iron from Wagner. Rebound by Thunder Basin. And they're going to get a lot of second-hand chance opportunities. And there goes Clausen with a beautiful runner, uncontested into the lane. Hill across the center line. Right-hand dribble, now switches it back to the left. Dribbles out towards the elbow. Mendez on the right wing. Red Devils down 32-16. Gets it back out to Mendez. Left wing 3, or excuse me, Hill left wing 3, short. Pulled in by Clausen, and the 3 ball not falling like it was against South. Gets it out towards the right side to Birchfield. Bounce pass over to Wagner. Into the elbow, hands off to New for 3. That falls, and it is working out for the Bolts. Mendez towards the right wing. Lob pass over to Cook in the lane, and that's a foul. So Cook will shoot. No, it's an offensive foul. It comes against Mendez, an off-ball foul. A lot of confusion, but the referees have a better eye on what's going on, so we'll go with them. 35-16 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Birchfield across the center line. Bounce pass over to Wagner. Handoff to New. Free throw line extended right side. Too hard off the base iron. Rebound is loose, and it is picked up by Jay Hill, who uses some hustle to get there. Lind over to Baxter. Kicks it over to Hill on the near corner. Lob pass over to Barker. Left baseline, Lind for 3, short, pulled in by the Bolts. 5 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Clausen, right side, free throw line extended, jumper rattles in, and it's all working out for Thunder Basin here in the third quarter. Since that second quarter, it's been going well for them. Barker on the left wing. Gets it back over to Hill on the right, hands off to Baxter. Over to Lind, puts it into the free throw line. Bounce pass goes off of Thunder Basin and over the far sideline. Timeout taken by Coach Rob Watsabaugh. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
37-16, Thunder Basin on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. First quarter, Evanston looked like the team that was going to have control of this thing, but ever since then, Thunder Basin has outscored Evanston 32-11. As 32-9 actually. As it was a 7-5 lead, if memory serves me correctly, after the first quarter, and now here we are at 37-16. Red Devils in the offense. Baxter tries to bounce around the defense, gets it over to Cook, and a foul. It's going to be a reach-in on Clausen. First foul on Thunder Basin in the quarter, and second one against Clausen personally. First one against Clausen. Cook with the hook shot from right under the basket. Drops it up and in. Now hands off to Clausen. Back over to Wagner. Left block, puts the shot up, rattles it up and in, and it's good. And the Red Devils down here in the third quarter, 4 minutes, 27 seconds remaining. Cook gets it over to Baxter at the paint. Bounces over to Cook. Right wing three off the front, the glass, no good. Pulled in by Clausen. On the right side, New puts up the shot, and that one is a blocking foul. It's going to come against Paul Baxter. 2 free throws coming up for Braden New. 5'11" junior for Coach Rory Williams. New, a 50% free throw shooter so far in the season. Any small sample size, 2 for 4. First one spins up and in. Looked like it spun and then just kind of dropped through. Red Devils down by 22 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. New at the line, puts the shot up, and that bounces high, rebounded by Kai Barker. And the Red Devils take it from one end to the other, hand off to Mendez. To the top of the arc, flicks it over to Baxter in the left wing. Dribbles out towards the elbow to the far block, backs up against the defender, puts up a pretty little layup, and it falls through. Red Devils down 40-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Gonna have to start something big to get a comeback going here. Birdsfield goes New on the left wing. Now back out to Clausen on the right. Thought about a three. Instead, he goes for the quick shot layup. Rebound by Riley Schilling as it's missed. Birdsfield bounces back to Schilling. Kai Barker puts up the shot, and that one, Schilling puts up the shot. Kai Barker with the block, and it goes out of play over the baseline. Thunder Basin to inbound it. At the near post, Clausen goes to New. Back over to Birdsfield. In between the circles, and now Clausen in the left wing. 3 minutes, 15 seconds remain in the third quarter. Red Devils down 40-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. New goes into the elbow, quickly out to Birdsfield on the far side. Clausen now into the near wing. Puts on a spin move on the left side of the key, and now just distributes it back out. Thunder Basin looking for their shot, taking their time, going into the lane. Putting up a hook shot is Wagner, and that one short. Rebound by Schilling, and he'll put it up and in. 2 minutes, 43 seconds remain in the third quarter. Mendez on the near wing as Robinette and Cook go to the scores table. Goes towards the right block. Pass intended for Morrow. It goes off of Cohen and over the baseline. And here comes a duo of Red Devils to take over for Baxter and Drew Barker. So it's Cohen Morrow, Luke Robinette, Clayton Cook, Kai Barker, and Jordan Mendez for Coach Rob Watsabaugh. Mendez at the far post. Lob pass up to Cook at the top of the arc. Handoff back to Mendez in the center logo, 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Cook on the left wing. Goes into the paint, ball is loose, down on the ground, picked up by Robinette. Bounce pass along the baseline, and that is off of the foot of Barker and over the near sideline. Inbound play coming up for Thunder Basin. And that pass is picked away by Mendez and bounces it off of Thunder Basin and over the far sideline. So an inbound play coming up for Evanston. Robinette goes to Mendez on the far side of the time stripe. Mendez across the line now gets it over to Cook on the left wing. Crosses into the elbow. Mendez thought about a baseline jumper instead. Bounce pass inside to Cook, and that's good. Red Devils trying to get something going here. As the defense chance comes, New with a far wing three, up and in, and it's good. Timeout called, we'll take it as well. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
(45-22) Thunder Basin on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 1 minute 39 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Kai Barker to inbound it at the far post. Gets it over to Cook as here comes the full court pressure by Thunder Basin. Hill gets it over the center line with Parker Wagner in tow. Passes over to Kai Barker, bounce pass looking for Clayton Cook, and the ball's loose. He's able to get it back. Gets it over to Robinette, straightaway three. Rims in and out, rebound by Kai. He's gonna go up over the defender and draw the foul. Kai Barker to shoot two. Barker in the first weekend was a 2 for 7 from the free throw line. Misses the first shot. And puts up the second one. That one goes through. 45-23. On the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 1 minute, 13 seconds left. New double team. Pass is deflected away, but picked up by Partlow for Thunder Basin. New on the near wing. Crosses over towards the top, pitches it back out to Wagner. Puts up the off-balance floater and draws the foul against Cohen Morrow. Two shots coming up for New. Or excuse me, for Wagner, rather. 59.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up the shot, and that one too hard off of the right iron. And on for the Red Devils, Jay Hill, Cohen Morrow, Kai Barker, Luke Robinette, and Clayton Cook. Next one is short, and the rebound goes off of Cook and over the baseline. Rebound out of bounds, and now an inbound play coming up for Thunder Basin. New to do the honors at the near post. 58.3 seconds remain in the third quarter. Partlow passes over to Gully. Now quickly back to New in the left wing. Picks up the dribble with the right hand. Now gets it back out to Partlow, covered by Kai Barker. Flicks it over to Schilling. 45 seconds left in the third. Schilling charges into the lane. Now puts on the brakes. Bounces it back out to Gully. And with 37 seconds, hands off to New on the right wing. Back over to Sorensen. 30 seconds left. Partlow holds in the far wing. Now passes back out to the middle circle. New makes sure he doesn't step over the line. And now over to Sorensen on the left wing, circling towards the top. And with 15 seconds left, it's very obvious Thunder Basin is taking as much time as possible here. Jump shot from Partlow, right side free throw line extended. Rebound by Schilling, but it's taken away by Jay Hill. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. Hill, half court shot, rattles in and out. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Thunder Basin 45, Evanston 23. Fourth quarter action after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Start of the fourth quarter. Start of the fourth quarter here at the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth at Lincoln Middle School. Evanston with the inbound play as we get started here. Red Devils with a long way to go. Great pass to Drew Barker under the lane. Can't finish it up. Passes over towards the wing for the Bolts. Bounces back towards the center. Retreating is New. Left block, puts the shot up, spins in and out, and the rebound will come and be a foul on Cohen Morrow, actually. So a shooting foul on Morrow. 7 minutes, 34 seconds. Shot is up from New and no good. Kai Barker checks in for Clayton Cook. By the way, that is the third foul on Morrow in the game. Cohen Morrow, Drew Barker, Kai Barker, Luke Robinette, and Jordan Mendez on the court for the Red Devils as New hits the second free throw. Red Devils down by 23. Barker across the center line, bounces it out to to Kai on the right side. Tries to take it into the paint, dribbles off his foot, picked up by Thunder Basin. Clausen at the top, covered by Barker. Open three at the top from New, and we've got a foul, off-ball foul, a whistle. It's going to come against 20. I don't see a 20 out there. Oh, white 20, excuse me. So it's going to be a foul against Riley Schilling. So Evanston gets the inbound play. Drew Barker lobs to Kai on the left wing. Trying to put up the shot over the defense. Draws the foul, and Kai to the free throw line. Comes against Schilling again. That's his third foul and the second foul on Thunder Basin in the fourth quarter. Barker to shoot two. Went 1 for 2 earlier. First one on the way, and that one's front iron. Glasson drops through. Cohen Morrow out there with a bandage over his right eye as Barker misses the second free throw. Rebound by the Bolts. Schilling now over to Gully. 6 minutes, 48 seconds left in the fourth. New with Drew Barker in tow to the free throw line. Goes Clausen on the right wing. Thought about turning directions. Instead, drives towards Kai Barker, forcing him to pass it out. Parker for the right block, puts up the shot. Rebound by Cohen Morrow, and he's fouled. And that's going to come against Parker Wagner. Third foul against Wagner personal. And now 3 fouls on Thunder Basin in the quarter. Pass to Mendez. Marches across the line, gets over the center. Now to Cohen at the top. Finds Kai Barker. Dribbles into a double team, loses the basketball. Picked up by New. Gets it over to Clausen. And his pass is ripped away by Drew Barker. Back the other way we go. Barker takes it one end to the other, steps into the lane, goes for the layup. Off of the bottom, pulled in by the Bolts. New. In between the circles. Passes over to Gully on the right wing. Gets it over to Clausen on the near side. Spin move to the left block now. Gets it over to New. 5 minutes, 39 seconds. New drives towards the far block, puts it off the glass. Rebound is loose, picked up by Mendez. Nice spin move after the rebound. Takes it one end to the other, goes towards the near block. His layup is off the mark, pulled in by Thunder Basin. The other way we go, timeout called by Coach Rory Williams. And it's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Red Devils trail 46-24 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Red Devils and Bolts. It's 46-24. Thunder Basin on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 5 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Red Devils with 1 team foul, Thunder Basin with 3, and the reason that's important is because with the new National Federation of High Schools free throw shooting rules, foul shooting rules, once you hit 5 fouls as a team per quarter, it triggers the double bonus for all the teams. Inbound to New for Thunder Basin. Now gets it over towards Birdsfield, excuse me, on the right side. Wagner on the right wing now hands off back to Birdsfield. New and the Bolts moving around the horn, trying to just kill as much time as possible. Behind the back dribble by Clausen. Now gets it back out to New. And that one is over the line. Backcourt violation on Thunder Basin. Tipped away by Hill. It goes off of New, and now the Red Devils are able to take it for Evanston. Brenner Lim into the game now for the Evanston. Marches across the center line. Nearly picked away by New, and a foul on New. That's the 4th foul on Thunder Basin. And the first personal on New. Lind to inbound it. Goes to Lind, way behind the center line. Now bounces it back out to Mendez. 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Mendez charges in towards the far block, puts up the layup short. It hung up on the side of the rim. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. Wagner goes New. Flicks it back out to Clausen. Tries for a handoff. It was almost taken away by Morrow for Evanston. Instead, Birchfield retains possession for Thunder Basin. 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. New to the near block, puts up a layup. It goes off the side of the backboard and off of Evanston on the defense. So, inbound play coming up for Thunder Basin. Mendez comes out, Hill comes in, Jay Hill, Luke Robinette, Brenner Lim, Riker Lind, and Cohen Morrow in for the Red Devils. Inbound play to Clausen, and in one fluid motion, jumps, catches the inbound play, and puts it up and in. 48-24, Lim from the left block draws the foul. And now Brenner Lim will shoot free throws.
Let's go, Brenner, knock him in.
Benjamin Sorensen at the scores table for the Bolts. It's the second personal foul against Braden New. Lim off the front iron and rolls in. 48-25 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lim with his second free throw. And that one spins up and in, and I think that might be Brenner Lim's first varsity points. 3 minutes, 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Clausen on the far wing, or near wing, excuse me. Great defense by Lind, and a timeout called by Coach Roy Williams. We'll take it as well. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan Olliff coming to you live from Lincoln Middle School here at Green River, Wyoming. This is our final game from Lincoln Middle School. Tomorrow's game, because of the logistical challenges that with the schedule, the boys and the girls are playing at the same time. Last time we had that on day 1 of the tournament. We covered the girls' game. We'll cover the boys taking on Pinedale tomorrow at 1 o'clock live from Green River High School. Clausen inbounds it to, no, it was supposed to go to Birchfield, stolen by Lim. Gets it over to Hill. Now flicks it back out to Robinette. Puts up the floater from the baseline, and good. A great team play to try to help the Red Devils out here as they cut into the lead just a bit. 48-28 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pass to Wagner. Cut off by Morrow. Bad pass, and that is over the center line. Backcourt violation, and Evanston starting to put on some chaotic defense that is causing some mistakes here from Thunder Basin late in this one. It might be too little too late, but if you're Evanston, you got to feel really good about that first quarter, as you were definitely the more dominant team in that quarter. It's just Thunder Basin definitely has had the rest of the quarter. Floater from Hill from the far side of the key, and that one is no good. Rebound by Thunder Basin results in a dribble between the legs, and then on the far near sideline, Hill pokes it over. 2 minutes, 58 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Pass over to Clausen at the center. Covered by Lind, bounces it back out to New on the far wing, near wing. Pass is deflected over the far sideline by Brenner by Riker Lind. And they say that he says he bounced it off of Clausen. The referee says no, it was clean, and now they're going to have a conversation about it. And now they're going to have a conversation about it. It looked like Lind might have bounced it successfully off of the Thunder Basin player. That's what Evanston's saying. Timeout called by Coach Rob Watsabaugh. And we'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Red Devils and Thunder Basin Bolts here at the Flaming Gorge Classic. Thunder Basin leads 48-28, and they did award the ball to Evanston, so Lind did successfully bounce it off of the Thunder Basin player. Inbound by Robinette goes to Lim. Bounces to Lind on the right side of the free throw line. Now hands it off to Robinette to Lim on the near corner. Big pass intended for Hill. Deflected out by Benjamin Sorensen. Parker Wagner. And now Hill to inbound it on the far sideline. 2 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the fourth. Robinette in the near far corner, bounces out to Morrow, steps into the lane, tries from the far block, but can't get the layup to go. Rebound by Thunder Basin. Evanston applying full court pressure as New brings it across the center line. Covered by Jay Hill. Flicks it over to Sorensen. And now to Clausen at the free throw line. New penetrates into the circle and just pitches it out to Wagner. Hands off to Clausen again, covered by Cohen Morrow. Partlau on the near corner now, moving the ball just around the outside. Thunder Basin, 1 minute, 54 seconds left. Inside the paint, flicks it over to Clausen. Straightaway three, short off the front iron, brought in on the bounce by Carver Partlau for Thunder Basin, covered by Riker Lind. Kicks it back out to New to the free throw line. Steps into the lane, now puts it back over to Clausen. On the right block, and taking the charge is Jay Hill against Josh Clausen, 6'4" senior. As Partlau will come out, Riley Schilling comes in, Clausen comes out, and Hadley Hudson, the sophomore, comes in. 94 seconds remaining in this game, and Evanston's got Cook, Lim, Morrow, Hill, and Robinette. Lim now flicks it back over to Robinette. Left side three, short. Rebound is out of bounds. But what a play by Cohen Morrow. He actually went into the air in that far corner and successfully bounced it off of a Thunder Basin defender. And now Evanston with an inbound play under the Thunder Basin bucket on the far post. Robinette goes to Lim. looking for Morrow. Finds him in between the circles. Morrow penetrates into the elbow, and the pass intended for Robinette deflected over the near sideline by Braden New. 1:12 remaining in the fourth quarter. New comes out, and here comes Gully to come in for him. So with 1:12, Hill lobs one up for Cook, taken away by Schilling. 1:06 to play. Birdsfield loses the basketball, picked up by Lim on the ground, somehow passes it out to Morrow. Great pass over to Hill, can't finish it off on the layup from the near block. Gully gets it over to Hudson. Now Birdsfield with 43 seconds left, and he loses his dribble, deflected out of play on the far sideline by Lim. Inbound play coming up for Sorensen for Thunder Basin with 41.2 seconds remaining on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bounce pass inside to Partlow, and then a foul on the ground as Hudson was trying to put the shot up from the near side of the key. It's the third foul, or check that, the first foul against Brynner Lim. Inbound play for Thunder Basin, 37 seconds left. Evanston will take on Pinedale tomorrow at 1 o'clock pregame show at 12:30. Brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furanture. Join myself and Anthony Colasuno tonight at 8:45 a.m. as there's a foul in the paint. As Benjamin Sorensen charged into the lane, ran over Jay Hill, and they assess him with the offensive foul. Fifth foul on Thunder Basin. As I was saying, 2023 Flaming Gorge Classic 3-point shootout and slam dunk contest tonight at 8:45 on mylocalradio.com. Hand off to Jay Hill for Evanston. Goes into the far side of the key. Bounces it out to Morrow, who has to track down the ball before it goes over the line. 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left. Deflected, 2 seconds left. Lim at the buzzer from beyond the arc, well short. And that's going to do it for this one. Your final score, it's Thunder Basin 48, Evanston 26. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy. Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Here at our clean energy facility in Evanston, we take great pride in fabricating and manufacturing equipment to make the carbon-free transportation mission possible. The diversity of the operation leads to a need for a variety of skill sets at the facility here in Evanston. We perform TIG welding, MIG welding, small pipe and tube bending, laser cutting, control panel fabrication, assembly of pressure-containing equipment, and valve repairs. Natural gas-fueled vehicles make business sense. Clean Energy, 1600 Union Drive, Evanston.
Fast. Delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Well, the scoring got underway for Evanston thanks to a fast break by Jordan Mendez, a charge taken by Cohen Morrow, and Evanston was off and rolling in the first quarter and outscored Thunder Basin 7-5 in that first quarter, holding a pretty significant lead at one point. Well, not a significant lead in basketball, but when you have a 5-point lead on a team like Thunder Basin, you feel like you're doing a lot of things right. But unfortunately, Thunder Basin would come roaring back in the second quarter. Cohen Morrow, though, in the first quarter was great for Evanston, along with the rest of that team, as they led by 8-3 at one point. And then the scoring got started when Josh Clausen was able to distribute one in the first quarter. Evanston was leading this one through much of the first half, but then the three ball started to fall for Thunder Basin. As I said it once, I'll say it again. We know Thunder Basin lives and dies by the three ball. Well, they lived in the third, second, and fourth quarters by that three ball here today. Your final score, it's Thunder Basin 48, Evanston 26 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. That's your Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for our Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game, and it looks like we didn't quite get that one turned out in time. We will go ahead and do that right now. Apologies. But right now, Evanston takes the loss. They fall to 2-3 on the Heritage Auto, on the record after following on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As now we have our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And it was this great pick by Lim, passes out to Robinette, and he finishes it off with the floater in the fourth quarter. So a team effort play for our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We're going to step aside one more time. When we come back, we'll wrap things up from Lincoln Middle School and get you set for tomorrow's game and give out our Pepsi Player of the Game. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi, we always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back one more time to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we give you our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with a Pepsi. And who was better today? Well, how about we're going to go with Riker Lind, who definitely got things going for Evanston from beyond the arc. He played great defense, and it's going to be exciting to see how he continues to develop as an Evanston basketball player. The defense for Lind, where he was able to kind of get some pivotal rebounds, kind of helped out the Red Devils. So Riker Lind gets our Pepsi Player of the Game. Everything's better with Pepsi. And that's going to do it for our broadcast here today. Your final score, it is Thunder Basin 48, Evanston 26 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. And a good effort here by Evanston, but they just fall short. On behalf of our producer back at the studio in downtown Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley, our webmaster, Sean Hando, our executive producer and owner, Val Cook, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our sales associates, Julie Burley, Sarah Pay, and AJ Lamb, and our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, as well as the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports. We have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling, voice of the Jackson Bronx, Mr. Jake Nichols, voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard, and voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson. I'm Elan Olliff saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com and KNYN when Evanston boys basketball takes on Pinedale tomorrow. Pregame at 12:30, tip-off at 1 o'clock. Thank you guys so much, and take care. And if you're looking for something to do tonight, we have the three-point shootout and slam dunk contest, a one-of-a-kind event, live on mylocalradio.com, getting started at 8:45. Thank you guys so much, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.